Here's exactly how Game 7 will play out. Well, we finally made it to the most anticipated day, the best two words in sports, Game 7, and this is one of the most anticipated Game 7s of all time. Coming to this series, some people went as far as saying Indiana was going to get swept. Bar none, a Game 7. I don't think I've seen one person even think it was going to go 7 games. I had OKC in 6. Obviously, that didn't happen, but the fact that Indiana has fought to all the way to a Game 7 is a testament to how great they've been this playoffs and the resilience that they have shown as a team. And that's not to sleep on OKC either. They have been the best team in the NBA despite being one of the youngest teams in the NBA, and now they're favored to win a Game 7, win the NBA championship, and I think they have a pretty good chance of taking it tonight. OKC isn't perfect though. They have a lot of flaws. They don't really have a smooth offense with plays and sets and looks to get their players open, and that is very frustrating. At times, I feel like their defense can be too aggressive, which is also a strength of theirs, but throughout this series, it has played to the detriment of them. Also, I think at times they can be way too reliant on the Shai Alexander and the Jalen Williams. I mean, yes, they're two of your best players and two of your best offensive threats, but those cannot be the only people who are your source of offense. Indiana isn't perfect either. I love Indiana and I love everything about that offense and that team, but the fact that they are often trying to search for the perfect shot despite trying to take what the defense gives them can be kind of frustrating. The fact that they haven't really been very successful at getting to the paint throughout this series, and the lack of aggressiveness from a Tyrese Haliburton hasn't been the best either. And at times, how much they were overthink like little stuff, certain shots they should take that they have been taking all playoffs. Looking at you, Miles Turner, can also be very frustrating to watch because, I mean, that's what got you here, so why are you hesitating now? I guess it's the biggest stage, but you should do what got you here on the biggest stage because it worked before, it should work here too. Now, in order for OKC to win, the first thing that has to happen is these guys have to show up. If Shai and J-Dub do not show up today and don't provide that team with any type of offense, then the Thunder are cooked. I mean, you might as well give the Pacers the championship right now. The second thing that has to happen is that bench has to show up. If Alex Caruso and Aaron Wiggins and whoever they decide to put out there on the floor are not playing well, then OKC's cooked. We saw what they happened when they got outperformed last game, and if that happens at home in Game 7, then bye-bye OKC. And for Indiana, it's really the same thing. I mean, I wouldn't be too reliant on Tyrese Haliburton considering he might still be struggling with that calf injury, but that bench has to show up. Pascal has to show up for them to be very well. But there's something they could pull out that could give them an advantage. So Rick Carlisle hasn't used zone once this series, and it's pretty interesting because Denver used zone against OKC a couple series ago, and it seemed to give OKC some trouble. It's very likely that we see Rick Carlisle pull it out in this game, and it's going to be interesting to see how OKC responds. I have OKC winning. I think they're at home. They have played phenomenal at home all season long, and I think it's no different in this game, and I think OKC takes it tonight.